Hi everyone, my name is Joshua and I'm here to talk with you. So today's video is mostly going to be about the AJJF and Danzan Ryu Jujitsu, which is a style of jiu-jitsu that I've been studying for about 2 years, and I wanted to share with all of you what it is, how it works, and what the AJJF is. Danzan Ryu Jujitsu is a style of jiu-jitsu that was put together by Master Henry Seishiro Okazaki in the Hawaiian Islands. Master Okazaki was of Japanese descent, and he was diagnosed with terminal tuberculosis, which is when he started to study judo, and not only did it help him, it actually cured his tuberculosis, and he decided that it was his duty to give his life over to studying judo. He studied judo, jiu-jitsu, he studied Chinese martial arts, and he learned Hawaiian Lua, which is a Hawaiian martial art that was forbidden to teach anyone not of Hawaiian descent. But he befriended one of the masters when he moved to Hawaii, and he learned the system and he integrated all of those techniques into the system called Danzan Ryu Jujitsu. Danzan Ryu translates from Japanese as Sandalwood Mountain Range. Sandalwood trees used to grow all over Hawaii before the Chinese cut a lot of them down to make incense. So when Master Okazaki made the system, he named it after where he made the system in, which were the Hawaiian Islands. Therefore, Sandalwood Mountain Range represents Hawaii, so it sometimes is translated as Hawaiian-style jiu-jitsu. Danzan Ryu Jujitsu is a style of jiu-jitsu that relies more on leverage and balance than it does on pure strength. Therefore, small people can use it against big people, weak people can use it against strong people, and the only book that was ever published by Master Okazaki was a women's self-defense course, which were a collection of Danzan Ryu techniques that were taught explicitly for women to use against male attackers. Danzan Ryu is full of locks, holds, throws, groundwork, breaks, etc. And the breaks specifically, a lot of them come from Hawaiian Lua, which as I mentioned is a Hawaiian martial art that was only taught to Hawaiians. The entire art is made of bone-breaking techniques, which we utilize a lot in Danzan Ryu. 4 of Master Okazaki's students, Professor Estes, Professor Law, Professor Cahill, and Professor Rickards, all came together in California and formed the AJJF, which is the American Judo and Jiu-Jitsu Federation, which is one of the collections of people who study Danzan Ryu in the United States. The AJJF provides insurance for all the dojos that are part of it, as well as provides standardized testing for all black belts so that everyone has the same level of knowledge. The AJJF is headed by the Board of Professors, who are a mixture of different senseis from 6th degree black belt up to 10th degree black belt, who all are given the rank of professor, so we refer to them as professor instead of sensei. The Board of Professors works together in order to regulate certain things, including the Kata Manual, which is a collection of all of the techniques in Danzan Ryu, which are set ways of doing the techniques. These techniques change over time, which is acceptable because Danzan Ryu is meant to be a fluid type of martial art that is constantly changing and evolving and adapting and working, which is the way that Master Okazaki wanted it. Within Danzan Ryu Jujitsu, there are different ranking systems. There are ranks for color belters, or Q ranks, and then there are ranking systems for the black belts, or Dan ranks. The Q ranks are organized into different colors, and these vary from dojo to dojo. In my dojo, the Makoto-kai in Woodland, there are 2 levels of white belt, 2 levels of blue belt, 2 levels of green belt, and 3 levels of brown belt. After that, everything becomes a little bit more standardized because it goes to the 1st level of black belt up to the 3rd level of black belt, all have black belts. After that, 4th and 5th degree black belts have red and black belts. After that, 6th, 7th, and 8th degree black belts have red and white belts. And after that, the 9th and 10th degree black belts have red belts. If you want to know more about the AJJF, as I mentioned in one of my other videos, you can go to their website, www.ajjf.org, and they have information on all of the black belts in the AJJF, including the Board of Professors, which they have pictures of on the website. Feel free to look at them. Right now, I, at the Makoto Kai, am a blue belt, the uppermost level of the 2 levels of blue belt, which is sometimes referred to inside of the AJJF as Gokyu, or 5th rank. I don't want to delve too much into the secrets of Danzan Ryu, or the way that everything works, because if you're that interested, you should just go and find a dojo and learn yourself. But for each different rank, there are different lists that you learn from. For example, the beginning techniques are called Yawara, or techniques of gentleness. They're simpler things like escapes, simple locks, things like that, the basics. And if you're really that interested, you should really go learn it because it's a really great thing. So that's mostly all that I want to share with you about the AJJF and Danzan Ryu. I could go on forever and ever and ever, and maybe I'll make another video deeper into everything later on, but for now, let's just keep it nice and light. So I started looking into graduate school stuff recently, and that is really intense stuff. I started looking into different programs that I might want to sign up for. I'm looking at the Pharmacology and Toxicology graduate group at Davis, as well as the Immunology graduate group, as well as a few other things. I have no idea what I'm going to do. It's a whole big scary mess, but I'll be dealing with that, and I'll keep you all updated as I learn more and more. So now it's time for my random moment of the week. My random moment this week actually happened this morning, where I was filling up a jug of water in the sink, and my roommate poured a pot of boiling water into the sink to get rid of it, and some of it accidentally splashed up and burned the last 2 joints on my left pinky finger. It's fine now, but it was really stinging for several hours, but at least it could have been worse, and I'm okay, and everything's fine. So next time I think I might change it up a little bit and tell you a little bit about one of my science classes. My school is ending soon, and I'm really happy about that because I'm starting to get a little bit sick of it all. I love school, but there's only so much we can take, right? So next time I might tell you about one of my experiments in my biochemistry lab. I'll tell you about what kind of classes I've been taking, bring you up to date on my academic life. I hope you all are looking forward to that. Sorry. So I'll talk to you all later. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about Danzan Ryu. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will tell you everything, and heck, maybe I might put up another video just for you. See you later.